Well then guys, I am back, so you don't have to see my face, but what I am going to be doing today is leading off from the video I did on Friday where we spoke about the brand new details on The Predator. Now for those that weren't aware and don't know, there's going to be some slight spoilers ahead, but it's actually for things which are not going to be in the movie anymore, and some things which are going to be in the movie now. So we know, and we have known for a few months, that there were huge, very huge, very extensive reshoots that went down on The Predator. This all came off the back of multiple things. With respect to the production of this film, we had the leaked script. The script for this film leaked really early on, and then we were getting leaked images left, right and centre. Fox and Shane Black and whoever was running this production just literally couldn't keep anything under wraps, couldn't keep anything under control. So because of all of that, and because when it finally wrapped filming and we had some test screenings, there was a huge amount of backlash to the test screening. More specifically, what it showed, and this was similar to some of the reports that were coming out with respect to the leaked script as well. We had friendly predators which were living on Earth, living with humans essentially, and were caged up and they were allowed out to hunt at night. It was super lame. I didn't really like the idea. And then when we saw the... then when we saw these images, these were leaked. This is legit. It has been cut from the film now, but we see predators wearing cargo pants on an APC working alongside humans. This caused so much backlash, it was unbelievable. And a lot of people were like, oh, it's only people messing around, or, oh, you know, they're not actually wearing cargo pants. No, they were, and they weren't messing around. This has now been cut from the film, and it's been confirmed as well. It's complete. So basically, we had so much backlash and so much hate from the test screenings that came out. It was a cluster. It was an absolute clusterfuck. And off the back of that, what's happened now is we had massive reshoots. Essentially the entire third act was rewritten and reshot, and now it's kind of a different film. And I say that because a lot of people have been asking me, and I will answer it just here because I've answered it in a few people's comments. A lot of people have said, oh, but do you think these deleted scenes will be in the DVD? No, I don't, because these are not deleted scenes. This is a deleted third act. And without the context, it just won't work. So a lot of people have been asking me that. I really do not believe they will put this on a DVD, because it's not just deleted scenes. It's not like, you know, an extended cut or anything like that. They have rewritten the third act of the film. And this then poses an interesting question. Will Arnold Schwarzenegger turn up? Because for these reshoots, Arnold Schwarzenegger was actually in the area, and there was massive rumours. And I said at the time, no, unless they've rewritten the third act, because he initially turned it down due to the fact the third act was atrocious. It was so bad, and it essentially belittled everything he had done in the first film. And he probably knew that as well. And he didn't want to ruin his legacy, which, yeah, I mean, he does some crap films here and there, but The Predator is one of his legacy films. It's one which he is synonymous with. And for him to then turn around and go, oh yeah, I'll take part in a film which is going to ruin my character, definitely, absolutely, why not? Of course I would. It just wouldn't have happened. And we know he had initially turned it down, but I said then, unless they've rewritten the third act, no, he won't turn up. But now we know that they have rewritten the third act. Will he turn up? And the likelihood is, it's now looking more and more promising. And I know a lot of people will probably shout at me and go, oh, well, you know, you're just turning it around. I reserve the right to, you know, change my opinion on things, especially when we have confirmation that they've changed so much, of which I hated. So of course I'm going to turn around and say that this is looking a little bit more promising, because of course, I mean, it is. You only have to have half a brain to figure that out. Are there some dumb elements in this film? Yeah, of course there is. So, will this film be better as a result of this third act? Well, we already know from the first test screening that they cut out a lot of the kid stuff in the film. There was a heavy focus on the child, which, in the script anyway, which really wasn't very good. There was even, in fact, a Flight of the Navigator-esque scene where the child flew a Predator ship. Now, I know from my source who has seen the film in the earlier test screening that that was cut out, and this has now become common knowledge. So we know that they've made an effort to remove the child from the film to some degree, but then unfortunately a lot of queries were raised when the child was the main focus of the first teaser trailer. Horrendous first teaser trailer. The child was front and centre, very, very prominent, and it just leaves you asking, who in the hell are they advertising this film towards? Because it's not a child film. No adult is going to go, oh, well, there's a kid in this, I really want to go watch this horror film now, this horror sci-fi thriller. Yeah, of course I do. Absolutely, why not? I mean, a paedophile would, sure. But I don't. I don't see a child in that and go, yes, I'm going to be there opening day. Who are they advertising that for? So we know then, since then, that they have now diminished the child's prominence in the marketing. Good. I mean, you know, it took you long enough, but good. So with that in mind, and then the knowledge that they've cut out, say, the things with respect to the hybrid creatures, which I actually quite liked the idea of. I didn't think it was a bad idea in the script. Again, for those that haven't read the report, there was numerous parts to this film where there were hybrid creatures, and they played a big role in certain deaths of the characters. So we know that the characters will die in different ways now. They won't be killed by these hybrid creatures. And I liked that idea. I thought it was an interesting idea. I didn't like the Predator dog idea because in the film, again, I've said spoilers, but in the film, the Predator dog does actually befriend the humans because, again, spoiler alert, it becomes brain dead, which I think is super dumb. It's just that moment of levity which isn't really required, and it's not something which I like the idea of. So they've removed an idea which I liked, but then kept an idea which I didn't like. That part does worry me a little bit because the Predator dog did play quite an important role in the film to a certain degree. But because we know that they've changed the ending of the film to a substantial degree, and I know Fox have seen my videos, I've had to remove some of them off the back of emails from Fox. And you can believe what you like. I don't give a shit whether you believe me or not, it's fine. But because they have monitored, I know they've monitored my videos, and they have likely monitored the fan backlash to the response to these things, the likelihood is, and I really hope they have, I hope they've changed the ending where the child kills the super predator, the big upgraded beast predator. I called him a super predator. He's not really in the film. He's just a hybrid himself. He's hybridized himself. So hopefully they've diminished that role. They've changed that. And if they have, I genuinely think that the potential of Arnold Schwarzenegger turning up is high. Because I think that was what put Arnold Schwarzenegger off. The fact that a child took down the big bad of this film, which is bigger and stronger than the Predator, which Arnold Schwarzenegger took down, because it does, it ruins his legacy. So, do I think that this film will be better as a result of these reshoots? Yes, I do. I think it will be better and worse for other reasons. So there's some bits which they've cut out which, yeah, I think will be good, and some bits which they've left in which I think will be bad. However, one of the things which is quite interesting to think about when we took a look at the report is that the Stargazer base and Olivia Munn's character, the people in charge there start showing Olivia Munn's character some interaction with other predators. Now, we see Lex's spear, which is at the end of Aliens vs. Predator. That's not cool to have that connected to canon. And a lot of people have said to me, well, how... That doesn't make any sense, because now how is AVP canon to Predator, but we know that Alien Covenant and Prometheus has wiped it from the canon? It's very simple, guys. We don't need to make this super complex or anything. But basically all that happened is Fox have gone, okay, well, Aliens vs. Predator is now canon to Predator, but not Alien. I mean, that's as simplistic as you can be. It's dumb. I don't like it, but that's how they can do it. It's really easy. And then we know that they showed the City Hunter spear. But then apparently, and this is what I don't like, and it doesn't actually make any sense, is that Olivia Munn's character gets shown pictures of the Predators from the first two films. Okay, that makes sense for Predator 2, because he's in the city and there would be camera equipment around. It doesn't make sense for the first one at all. No one was carrying a camera. No one saw the Predator. You know, how? How on earth do they have pictures of the original Jungle Hunter. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. And you can do some massive mental gymnastics and explain it yourself, but the shortfall of it is, that's dumb, it doesn't make sense, it wouldn't have happened, they shouldn't do that. So, I do think this film will be better than it was supposed to be. I don't think it's going to blow me away. However, I do think that they've taken steps and listened to some people here and there. I'm not championing this film, by the way. At every single turn, I have been hugely honest. When I read the script and everything which had come out about it, I said, nah, it's going to be absolutely crap. And yeah, now we've had some reshoots, and of course, if they've rewritten the third act, I reserve my right to change my mind. And some of the things which we know that they've changed and added will make this film better. I don't, however, still think it's going to be a great film. I think it will be fine. Just fine. I don't think it's going to be, good. I don't think it's going to be bad. I think now, with what they've done, I think it will be fine. However, I want to like it. Don't get me wrong. I really want to like this film. Predator is one of my favourite franchises of all time. So I want to like this film. But what I thought I would do, like I said, is off the back of the video I did on Friday, where you can see my face. Oh my god. You can see that video linked in the description box. I just thought I would run down my thoughts and give a little bit more in-depth opinion based off the back of this. Because it was a really quick video. I was driving, hence why I'm sat in my car. And I didn't really give much of my opinion on it, but I thought now I'm here, I'm at home, I'm in my office, I can really talk about it and just convey the pros and cons of what they've done. I think it's a big mistake making AVP canon. I don't like that idea. And I do think that, yes, there's some good ideas to connect it to Predator 1 and 2, but showing pictures, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense for the City Hunter, it doesn't for the Jungle Hunter. It doesn't make any sense at all. So, let me know your thoughts though, guys, down below in the comment section. Do you like the changes that they made? Do you think it's going to be a better film? Like I say, inevitably, they have taken steps to improve it. I think it will be better. I don't think it will be good. Do you share my opinion? Let me know your thoughts. Or do you think I'm just talking out my ass and I have no idea what I'm talking about? Drop all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Guys, if you want to see me do some more news reports where it's my face, please do let me know, because the feedback from that was actually quite good, and that was the first news report I did with my face. A lot of people were like, stop saying I'm sorry for showing my face, blah blah blah. Look, with the greatest of respects, yes, I might be a big guy, but if it's the first time I'm showing my face in a format of video, I am going to be nervous and I will repeat myself. It's anyone does it. It is what it is. So that's why I repeated myself a few times, but the feedback was quite good. So if you want to see videos like that, where I am just sat around talking to you guys, giving my thoughts, and it's a visual, so it's me, let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comment section as well, because that would be a big help for me to provide you the kind of content that you want here on this channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been a bit rambly, but I really wanted to convey all my thoughts because I know a lot of people have been bombarding me with these kind of questions. So, guys, as always, I have been Mr. H. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next video.